Ollie was over at a friend's house for dinner. And they were having cocktails and hors d'oeuvres ahead of time. And the teenager of the family came into the room and said, "Mom, Dad, I need a pencil to do my homework, and I can't find any pencils anywhere, in the normal places." And the mom sighed and said, "All right, she tried the drawer in the kitchen?" "Yeah, I tried the drawer in the kitchen. I tried in my backpack. I tried in Dad's office. I tried in the table by where the telephone is. Let's see. I tried downstairs by the arts and crafts area. I tried everything." Huh. No pencils in any of those places. I said, "No, not a one, not a one. And I need a pencil to do this for my math homework. And we have to do this in pencil. And anyway, I usually need pencil anyway because I need to be able to fix mistakes." She said, "Well, honey, we're going to have dinner in a few." I said, I know. It's not going to take me very long, though. I just want to get it done." I said, "All right. Give me a minute, I can help you look." Then Ollie said, "If you want, I could help. You're kind of busy getting everybody situated with wine and hors d'oeuvres and getting the food going. I don't mind." She said, "Would you, Ollie? That'd be really great." I said, "All right." So we walked over to the teenager. His name was Simon. I said, "All right, Simon, so you need pencils." I said, "Well, really just one pencil, but yeah." "All right. So I'm going to assume you tried all the obvious places." I said, "I think I did, yeah. So let's take a look at some not so obvious places." The first thing I did was we went into all those areas that they'd mentioned. The drawer in the kitchen, the table, by the phone, the Dad's office, and down in the play area. I said, "All right, one of the things that I usually do is people tend to look at eye level, at table level, and on the floor. But they don't tend to look up high, and they don't tend to look under things." I said, "Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't really look at either of those levels." I said, "All right. You start looking under things, and I'll start looking up on the tops of things. Because I can climb." And I climbed up on top of the high bookshelf. And there was some interesting stuff to be found. There was a shooter marble on top of the bookshelf. It was really cool. It had like a silver sphere inside. It was neat. So I brought that down. And on top of one of the other bookshelves, there's a ruler. It's useful. And Simon was happy to have the ruler. But there wasn't anything up high. And I said, "Yeah, and I didn't see anything useful down low. There was like an eraser." I crouched down real quick to take a look, but he agreed. Still looked in some of the other places, did that same kind of method, where Simon would look low and I would look high. Once again, they found some stuff, but not any pencils. There were some pens, but pens wouldn't really work for what Simon was doing. So I looked up and down and up and down and up and down in all the places. I said, "Well, where do you do your homework?" I said, "Oh, well, I usually I have a desk in my room." I said, have we checked there well enough?" "I think so. That's where I started." I said, "Let's go take a look anyway." Now, the kids' room was kind of a mess. He said, "Well, if you think my room's bad, you should see my little brother's." I said, "Okay, well, let's take a look around." So they kind of cleaned up the room a little bit as they looked. Might as well. And no pencils. There was a pen, there's another ruler, some dirty socks. I'll let Simon take care of those. Some magazines and some toys. Some lead for a mechanical pencil, but no mechanical pencil, and no regular pencils. And Simon thought about it. Wait a minute, what about What about Pat? I said, what about him? Maybe he took the pencils? I said, well, I think he was in the lounge reading. You could ask him. So they went downstairs. Simon said, hey, Pat. And I said, oh, hi. Pat was a lot younger. He was kind of a surprise baby later, after Simon was already kind of a big kid. And Pat wasn't even reading yet, except that he was starting to read. And that's what he was doing right then. He was looking at a picture book. I'm going to learn to read. And I said, that's great. Simon said, that's cool. But did you take my pencils? I said, pencils? I don't know anything about pencils. Someone says, okay, so you didn't take the pencils. I don't know. I don't think so. I said, well, what do you mean you don't think so? I said, I guess I don't really know what a pencil is. Simon says, it's a thing you write with. I said, oh, no. I don't have any of those. I have some markers. Do you need a marker? I said, no, it has to be a pencil. Oh, I don't know then. Sorry. So they looked all over the house, and they just weren't finding anything. It's really quite frustrating, actually. Since the only place we haven't looked, really, is Pat's bedroom. So I said, yeah, but we already talked to him, and he said you didn't take him. Well, little kids don't always tell the truth sometimes. I said, yeah, but we should at least ask him to come with us. So they went back into the living room, into the den. I said, Pat, we want to check your room to see if the pencils ended up there. Can you come in with us? I said, sure. So they all walked together into the bedroom. They opened up Pat's door. That room was also messy. But that's not what caught Simon and Ollie's attention. In the windowsill. Because on the windowsill, I should say, was this amazing structure. It was a bridge. It was actually a suspension bridge. I said, whoa, what is that? Someone said, oh yeah, I don't know if you knew, but Pat here, he's a little engineering genius. Wait a second. Pat said, yeah? Is that... They got closer. Pencils. Pat says, what? Someone said, Pat, you've got like 50 pencils here. And then string and hot glue. I'll let you use hot glue. Mom doesn't know about the bridge yet. She probably wouldn't like that I used the hot glue by myself. Simon says, Pat, I'm not even mad. This is impressive. You've got a whole suspension bridge here. I know, I saw it in a book, and I knew that I could do it, and I did it, and it's awesome. Ollie said, it is awesome. But I think you used every pencil in the house. I still don't know what a pencil is. I said, dude. These sticks that you built with, those are so good. They're octagonal shape. It's perfect. It really locks in. A little bit of glue and it really just locks in position very, very nicely. They're great. So I said, yeah, but those are pencils. Those are pencils? What? Why would you waste a perfectly good building block? He says, yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Here's the question. Did you have any extra after the build? Oh, yeah. There's like 5 more. They're kind of behind there. Simon says, all right, that's what I need for now. And he grabbed one. He said, see, Pat, look in the end. The little black dot. Yeah, that gives it extra strength. No, that's the pencil lead. That's the part that you draw with. I'll show you later. I gotta do my math homework. You're a nut, Pat. You're a nut, Simon. I said, you're both nuts. I'm gonna go have a glass of wine. And that was the case of Ollie and the missing pencils.